about you. I've been talking about you and Mr. Gordon on the first half of the show, and I have been just dying to meet and talk with you about this, and I'm so thankful. Thanks for agreeing to it. With me knowing you, I don't know, since 95, 6 or something, it's been 15, 16 years. For me not to, I had seen you probably about 4 months, no, about 3 months prior to, 3 months in between.
Exactly.
And then when you walked up and you started talking to one of my coworkers, and I just thought, I spoke, you know, like, hey, you know, and then your voice sounded familiar, but I still didn't put it together.
Yeah.
And she said, you really don't know who he is, do you? I said, no. And I was like, no, I mean, just a total transformation. But my question is, what pushed you to that point to just want to do something different? I mean, because I like the old Freddie, but I mean, I know it's a personal thing. So
exactly.
What
it's just turned 40, and you got to be healthy, and the only way you can be healthy is to be in good shape. And I had Mr. Gordon's number for a couple of years. A friend referred me to it, but went to the doctor and said your blood pressure is getting high, and my blood pressure was 140 over 90 something, and I said, well, I don't want blood pressure medicine. Give me a chance to try to fix this. And she said, when you lose weight, you can fix it. And that's when I met Gordon and Gordon Lifestyle and his son's Heisman in Boston. We worked it out. Now my blood pressure is 116 over 45 or 65 or somewhere around there. So it's perfect now. Yeah.
It's amazing. You lost, I'll say, a little teenage girl.
Exactly, right? I was carrying a whole other person.
Not my teenage girl, because I wasn't that small. But you did, but it looks great. It really does. Was there moments that you wanted to just quit?
Oh, my first time.
Really?
Yeah, we work out here. And that first workout was intense. And so it's not one that you work up to it. They hit you hard to keep shocking your body to keep that weight coming off and to get you acclimated. And like he said, it's 90% mental and it's 10% physical.
Yeah.
And so the first day, then he takes a picture of you. I was so tired I could even stand up straight, and I was sweating hard, and I didn't tell him or my wife. I'm like, I ain't coming back.
Yeah.
But then, like he said, he pushed you to fight, and I'm not a quitter, and so I kept coming, and you see the results, and then they encourage you, and they push you, give me some fight, give me some fight, and then next you know, you see the results, you get happy with it, and then you get motivated, and then you kind of get caught up in it, and you don't want to quit.
So about how many hours a day or how much time, what was your schedule when you worked out here at Lifestyle?
Well, at first it took me a while to get adjusted because it's an extreme workout, so I only did 3 days a week. I did Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we would come in and do 30 minutes of hard cardio and then 30 minutes with a personal trainer where we incorporated weight training in that training. And then after I got used to it and started getting some of that weight off, then I did 4 days a week. And now I'm actively still doing 4 days a week. And then we do the hills, like a mini boot camp on Saturday mornings when we run 2.5 miles. And I've never been a runner, but I can do 2.5 miles. And I think my best time was like 15 minutes and 20-some seconds.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
at 40.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm over 42, so you're encouraging me. I mean, really though, seriously, when I saw you, it just like, oh wow.
Yeah.
I asked my friend Angela. I said, okay, get the guy's number. I said, want to do it together, and then they said 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, well, you can go. Just tell me what y'all did.
And the good thing about Gordon Lifestyles is that you lose weight the right way. And they teach you a discipline. So you won't never go back to that old lifestyle because you learn that this is what it takes to be successful and this is what I want to continue to be successful. And then you don't have the flab. You tone up and you look muscle. So people will never look at you with big if they didn't know that you were.
Because first thing you see people who lose a lot of weight, you be like, I know she had
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of skin left. But
that's right.
You feel like a whole different person. That's why I didn't put it together. It was you. But I know we talked about it earlier, but I want to know exactly how much weight you lost and how long it took you to lose it.
I lost 115 pounds total, and I lost 39 pounds in 30 days. Mr. Gordon has a plan that if you follow his plan and do what he tells you to do, you guarantee to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. And I lost 39 pounds my first 30 days. And in 4.5 months, I lost 105 pounds, and then in about 5.5 months, I was at my goal, and we're just maintaining that. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Gordon lifestyle. And I have to
I
appreciate
can
my Heisman for beating me in my stomach and
Yeah,
getting the abs there. And Boss for pushing me, because like I said, you got to push towards the hurt. And sometimes I want to give up on those bench press. And he keeps saying, give me some more, give me some more. And I was like, I can't give you no more. But then Mr. Gordon would say the same thing. But then he said, I thought you couldn't give me any more. And I did
So,
do
you know,
it. Then he said, hey, you got to push towards the hurt. And so, Gordon lifestyle gave me my life back, gave me my swag back. So I'm very
you had
grateful
said
to
that.
this.
You
Yeah.
said you were turning 40, and I
Yeah.
you said you got to get it back.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, you got it back.
I appreciate it.
So, when did you feel like, I got this? I can do this now. Was it a long time in the process? You know, that you
Well,
feel like,
I think
okay.
when you start seeing your results and the way his plan is, you start seeing results almost instantly. I had a friend that I just recommended this week, and he said he lost 3 pounds, only been here 3 days.
Oh, dang.
And so when you start seeing results like that, and then you start feeling your body coming to itself, and then what it does is forces you to eat right, because you
Okay.
can't work out like that without
That's
having
true.
a proper
That's
stuff in it.
true.
And Mr. Gordon taught us that just like a car, you put the right gas in it, the numbers will be right. You put the right food in it, it'll be right. And so after the first few weeks, after eating right and doing the exercises, and I got adjusted, then I said, okay, I got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, when does it get easy? Well, maybe not easy, but easier.
Well, this program, it don't get easy. You just continue to
Here we
fight.
come.
Yeah, you just continue to fight.
I'll start a little bit at a time. I'll
Yeah.
go to Tom Thumb and get me some.
Yeah, all right.
We'll start there. So you don't really eat regular foods anymore? You don't crave them, like
Well,
hamburgers, pizza? You don't crave
Well,
that stuff anymore?
Mr. Gordon, I told him the first time when I came here is that the devil was trying to get me because Mama's Pizza is right
Oh, I
there, and that's
know.
my favorite.
Yeah, I know.
But once you get that discipline and you eat right and you realize it's a mind thing, and I don't even crave that food anymore. And so now that I'm at my goal, once in a while, maybe once or twice a month, we'll go out and do something. But I eat salads for lunch daily. I still eat my chicken and my vegetable, and then he taught me how to fix my vegetables right. So many times as African Americans, we take the nutrients out.
But ham
There you go. There you
grease
go.
that's on the side of the stove.
There you
in
go.
The container,
There you go.
Yeah.
But you got to cook it to where it's crunchy, and then you can still have the nutrients in it, and then you just get used to it, and you're fine.
I actually do like vegetables like this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it won't be real hard for me to
Exactly.
switch my eating habits, and I'm not a big soul food eater.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't brought up like that, you know.
Exactly.
Brought up in the country, but not, you know, eating soul food and things. But
That's it.
so that'll be all right. So I know you talked a little bit about it has given you your life back, but in other ways, how has the weight loss and lifestyle change? Just has it been all positive?
All positive.
No,
All
really?
positive. It's funny because some people, when I was big, they didn't say, stop gaining weight. Stop gaining weight. But then they would say, don't you lose another pound. You know, I'm like, I'm in Mr. Gordon here. What he tell me to lose, that's what I'm going to lose.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you losing weight too fast. And like Mr. Gordon said, how you going to tell your body what not to lose?
No, I mean, if
you
it's
do what it's
coming
supposed
off,
to do.
exactly.
And the thing about, he monitor your heart rate. He monitor your body. He monitor how you losing weight so it's healthy.
Right.
And so it's been all positive. I feel good. I feel great. I'm wearing stuff that I was wearing when I was a freshman in college.
Oh,
I went from a 56 long suit to a 44 long suit. And my wife is happy. She's pleased. She got her husband back. And so it's been all positive. It's been all positive. So it's been great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy for you. I am. So what would you tell someone who is thinking about, not me, because you know me, what would you tell all the people who are thinking about joining the gym? No, really, you know, I mess around a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to, but what would you tell people to encourage them, or what to expect?
Yeah, I tell them to, in anything, you got to put your priorities straight. And we don't want to invest in our health, but why not invest in that?
Or
Because if we
anything.
invest in anything else, if you're not here to be around it, it doesn't do you any good.
That's true.
And so, Mr. Gordon has the best prices in town. $130 for one person, $160 for a couple. You cannot beat that.
Can't beat
You can
that.
come as many times as you want to come a week. And so you just have to take that investment. And then if you do that, then it's going to be positive once you get into it and you get the feel for it. But you have to come over that mental block and then push yourself past the limit. And then once you do that, you can apply it towards all aspects of life. Because if you can do that, it's nothing that you can't conquer.
Can't do.
Because you realize you had this weight
That's
on
right.
you, and you beat the weight, and you can beat weight in life as well.
Well, you know what? I am encouraged,
Mhm.
and I just, like I said, I just had to talk to you about it because
I appreciate it.
that's a success story that I can tell, and
Yeah.
I know. I've known you forever. We used to play
Exactly.
basketball together,
Exactly.
and shoot pool together,
Uh-huh.
and racquetball. So, you know, like I said, you know, you can say, well, the weight is fine with me, but we get so complacent and it was okay. But I
Exactly.
know it's a lifestyle, so
Exactly.
I sure appreciate your
I
time.
appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for your time.
You're so welcome.
Yeah.